I've been on this manifestation journey, learning how to be an intentional creator for a long time. And the thing that really, truly caused a serious breakthrough for me was when I understood this. And that is, a belief is a choice. I'm going to say that again. A belief is a choice. Abraham and Esther Hicks like to talk about a belief just being a thought that you keep thinking until you accept and surrender to it being true. And as we now know, the way our brains work, our reticular activating system is the part of our brain that works to keep us safe and to find evidence in our reality for whatever beliefs we may hold. It helps us gather evidence. For example, you make a vision board and you put your favorite car on that vision board. Now, 5 weeks prior to this, you probably didn't even think about what your favorite car is. But now that you put it on your vision board, you're seeing it everywhere. Why is that? It's not because more of that car is popping up on the road necessarily. It's because now your awareness is heightened to the existence of that car. So now it seems like everywhere you go, you're seeing that car on the road. That's not a coincidence. The same happens with various other things in our lives. Once we become conscious of something and we have it in our subconscious, especially if it's a belief, we'll always find evidence for it. This is why Confucius said that the man who believes he is able and the man who thinks he is not able are both right, because they will both find evidence for whatever they believe in. That is the way the human brain works. Now, taking it back to what I realized when I recognized that a belief is a choice, is that part of Abraham and Esther Hicks' explanation, the accept and surrender part. When you are accepting something, you are deciding to accept something. That's not a force thing. That's not a manipulation thing. I'm just going to acquiesce. And I'm going to let this be real for me. I'm going to let this be a truth for me. That accept and surrender is a choice. It's a decision. So whatever beliefs you have, especially the ones that are getting in your way, especially the ones that are causing so much resistance for you, note to self, that belief is a choice. That means you could also decide not to believe it. This is why I always say, just because you think a thought doesn't mean you should believe it. Because whatever you are accepting and surrendering to is a choice. And this is where you have to take accountability for the things that you have accepted and surrendered to. Not accountability for the sake of judging or condemning yourself. No judgment or condemnation. When you are unconscious or unaware of something, you know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. So no judgment or condemnation. But now that you know, whatever belief you have, just know that you're choosing to believe it. You can reject it, and you can replace it with new beliefs. Beliefs that are more loving, that are more kind, that are more in alignment with the truth of who you really are, that are more in alignment with the truth of what we really are on this planet. Release those beliefs that keep you separate from the divine, that keep you separate from your good, that keep you separate from one another. Why do I have to believe in something that makes me feel separate from my neighbor? I don't, but I can choose. It's a choice. Just wanted to share that in case it helps anybody else on my timeline. This is your reminder. You got this.